Good morning, guys. These slides explain the advanced plotting function. The only way to understand these slides is to practice, or in other words, to try them on your command window or on your script. So basically, if you try all the built-in function presented in these slides, you can understand each of them. I will go over these slides very quickly, and you have by yourself apply these commands. So for example, in XY plotting functions, I can label my x's, I can put tick marks for my figure, I can give the legend a name, I can plot multiple plots, I can plot any two variables of the same size, I can change the preview. For example, I can use a dashed line for the first variable, solid line for the second variable, different colors. Okay, we'll go over them, or we'll go over all these built-in functions used in advanced plotting in these slides. For example, you can try the grid command, the axis command. You can try plotting the sine, cosine for different axes. You can use fplot. The difference between fplot and the plot is that fplot will plot a function that is defined by you, or that is defined in MATLAB directory built-in function. So for example, here if I want to plot sine, I know that sine is a built-in function, so I can plot it by calling this function or by naming this function between quotations. So you can of course try it. And then in this table we have some commands, or some plotting commands, sorry, and for each one you have the description. So take your time, look at them, practice them, apply them in your command window or in your script. I can also plot a lot of functions in my or on the same figure. For example, if I need to plot two figures like this one, this means that I need to plot in the same row two columns. Each one is for what? Is for this figure. So basically, subplot will have three inputs, M, N, and P. M refers to the number of rows, N refers to the number of columns, and then P refers to which figure do you want to start. So for example, if I say subplot 1 to 1, which means I need one row, two columns, and the third input, which is 1, this will be for the first figure. Subplot 1 to 2 means I need to subplot one row, two columns, and now I'm giving you the plot of the second figure. You should, guys, try also these data markers, line types, and colors, because in fact I can ask you in the exam to, for example, plot this graph in black, in green, in red. So I can specify the color. So please take a look of the symbols of this color. For example, in the first example, plot X, Y, O. Basically, this is not O, this is circle. So this means that I need to plot my graph using circles instead of a solid line. Plot XY, XY, O. Okay, let's take this example. Here in the same graph, I'm plotting 2xy, which is the same y. So the first, if you try it, guys, define x, define y of the same size of x. For example, define x from 0 to pi, define y as the sine of x, and then say plot xy, xyo. You will see that the first xy will be solid line, the second xy will be circles. Plot xy with 2 dash and then a star. 2 dash means this is a dashed line. Star, this is a data marker to put my points in stars. Plot xy with a colon operator. Basically, the colon operator between quotation here means the dotted line. And then plot xy, g, which is green, star, and then xy, r, which is red, and dashed line. Guys, pay attention to the colors. Black is K and blue is B. Okay, basically by default it will be blue, so the color will be blue. Okay, so guys, basically if I have to plot two curves in the same graph, I can say plot xy1, xy2, and then all the data markers and the line types after xy2 will be for xy2 and not for the first one. So if you need to, for the example, draw circles for the first curve and dashed line for the second curve, you should say plot xy between quotation circle, xy between quotation dashed line, okay, in the order. And then of course for legend you should put them in the order of your plotting, and then MATLAB will give you the legend. And then for G text, guys, for G text, for example, in this case, I'm defining x, and then I'm defining y1, and then I'm defining y2, and then I'm asking you to plot x. I'm asking MATLAB to plot x, y1, and then with colon operator. So this is the dotted line for x, y1, and then x, y2 without indicating any data marker or line type. So which means it is by default blue. And then here I'm asking MATLAB to put G text sign, G text cosine. Basically the G text command places the string of your choice on the plot. You should locate this location. You should locate, sorry, this string of characters or this G text. For example, you can try it. Try it on your command window, and then whenever you have the figure, MATLAB will show you a big a pointer. So if you click on the figure, MATLAB will start by sum because it will start in the order, and then if you click another time on the figure, MATLAB will locate you cosine. Now, if you need to locate them automatically, and this is what you have to use in the exam, because it's not to me to locate your characters, it's to you to locate them. So I should use text instead of G-text. However, in text, because you should locate them, you should indicate the coordinates of the points where you want to locate the sentence or this word. Like here, text for 0.9 means locate sine and cosine at x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 0.9 as shown. Now here also you have a table of different commands with their description. Go over them, and then you have some other special plot types, so basically will not use them, but you can try them at home. And this is also some plot commands. You can also try them. For example, if you want to do strs, stem, semilog y, semilog x,